where the sun sparkling in the sea earns it the name, the jewel of the Antilles.
An island where the poorest of peasants labor.
And the wealthiest of Grandome play.
Two different worlds on one island.
And the Grandome with their fine French ways, owners of the land and masters of their own fates.
And the peasants, eternally at the mercy of the wind and the sea, who pray constantly to the gods.
Asaka, grow me a garden.
Bizarre, don't flood my garden.
There's Uli, who will my love be?
Papa Gay, don't come around me.
Such powerful, such temperamental gods with our island. Asaka
our feet.
Even worse than this one.
But out of that terrible storm, there came a story.
The tale of a young peasant girl who fell in love with the Grand Dome.
A girl chosen by the gods for magical fate.
The story begins on the night of a flood. Many huts washed away, many peasants drowned by Ogway's angry waters.
But one small girl caught his attention.
She was spared, an orphan, plucked from the flood by Ogway.
Sheltered in his tree by Asaka.
And sent on a journey by the gods, a journey that would test the strength of love.
Against the power of death. On this island of two different worlds.
At last the storm subsided and the morning sun glowed, and two old peasants came cautiously down the road.
Mommy, ready?
Tom, Julian! Sokka is smiling again, Julian.
She's smiling now, but last night she tried to blow our heads off.
Ah, Julian, just listen to those birds.
What kind of a bird was that?
Look, there! It was one small face and two small knees.
Why was she up there?
What is your name? The girl can't speak.
The gods to blame. Ogway meant to kill her.
Then she'd be dead.
Perhaps he forgot.
The gods don't forget. Then they had some reason to spare her life.
One small girl.
We'd better not.
They were too old for children.
And they had no room and no food.
And not knowing quite why, they followed their hearts back to the tree, gently lifted the terrified child down, and discovered she could speak after all. They named her Desiree Dudon, or God-given desire, but in their affection they called her simply Timon.
Timon, our little orphan.
Why?
Because the gods willed it.
Why?
Perhaps they saved you for something special.
What is it?
Timon, if we knew why the gods did the things they do, we'd be gods ourselves.
Someday I'm going to ask them, Mama.
Silly girl, you're growing too fast.
slash her with a word, scare her half to death.
Give her what she wants.
Give her what she
Give her what she wants. Love has many paths. If our love is true, it can cross the earth or withstand a storm. It can conquer even you.
love conquer death. Why I could stop her heart like that.
Stop her heart from beating, yes, but not from loving. Not if love is what she chooses.
Ridiculous. Interesting.
More amusing than Legos.
A journey.
I will give her strength when the time is right. I will make her choose.
I will make her choose.
And I'll provide the place where two different worlds
They saved my life so I could save his. I know this. Please, Anton.
I will find where he comes from.
Julian, no!
I will find who he is, and soon. But till I return, you care for him, Timoon.
And bidding his wife and daughter goodbye, Monsieur Julien set off down the road towards the Black Mountains, towards a world he knew nothing of, the world of the Grand Dome.
And her long vigil began.
The day's gone by. The day's gone by.
The boy has a will and the devil himself.
Clean to life by one small thread.
If it hadn't been for Julian's daughter,
He's certainly dead. Look how she bathes him and touches and protects him.
she binds his wounds and she rubs his chest.
He's as if the girl's possessed. You need food. You need sleep. You just can't go on without any sleep.
Mama,
Shh. Have some tea.
his skin is hot.
Have a rest.
He needs me here.
Can't you see how much this matters to me?
I know what's best.
The sky is turning dim, and the clouds are racing by, and the gods are looking down at a boy ready to die, and a girl who placed herself in their way. Pray! 3 days gone by, and 4 days gone by.
I think for the girl and her mother as well.
Nothing but trouble looms ahead.
Mr. Julian could be deep in danger.
A person lost dead.
O Asaka, mother of the earth, guide the feet of this poor peasant man. Hear my prayer, which way there, and which way home?
I need earth.
Your father's gone,
Mama,
and
earth.
you don't care. Oh my God, what has this boy done to you?
Mama, shh. He needs rest.
Tonton's lost.
He needs care.
Because of you.
Can't you see that he's in terrible danger? What must I do?
Now the sky is turning dark, and the winds is turning chill, and the laws rock your blood. They've been cheated of their kin by a girl who has herself to obey. Julian! Where's my Julian? Bring my Julian home. What?
Some very so far.
Back!
Monsieur.
Get back!
Please, I must.
Peasant pig! You must be sad.
Monsieur.
Monsieur Bozo.
I must speak to him. I have found his son.
The sky is turning red, and the wind is like a knife. Papa Gay is coming back for the boy who clings to life, and the girl had their sons to repay. Pray, pray, pray,
Don't go around me.
Some say it was the worst storm the gods had ever sent. Many peasants prayed to be alive to see the next morning. But what of Timoon? Some say she had gone so long without food or sleep that she heard no wind, she heard no rain. She heard only the beating of her heart for this pale, dying boy.
dying breath.
I won't let you have him!
Sure as the grave, you must accept what he is. Now his life is forever.
Take mine for his!
What?
Take my life.
My soul for his.
I am the road leading to no return.
I would die for him.
Secrets of life, nobody wants to learn. I am the car racing towards distant shores.
Now his life is forevermore.
Life is forever
Toon had pledged her life, promised her soul for this boy named Death. Monsieur Julien returned home, rugged, storm-tossed, exhausted, and covered with mud.
Julian, thank God! Leading the way for Daniel's people, the Bozomes, who reclaimed their son and took him back to their fine hotel with its high iron gates on the other side of the island.
No! No, come back! You can't take him, he's mine!
Timoon, everything as it should be. He's in his world and you are in yours.
Antoine, he needs me. Without me, he'll die.
Let the gods decide his fate. What has a peasant ever done for a grandome but shine his shoes?
This time a grandam will marry one. I know it. I am in his blood and he's in mine.
Who knows how high those mountains climb? Who knows how deep those rivers flow? Who knows how long a dream can go?
I won't be there to guide your way.
To braid your hair or dry your tears, as we have done these many years.
We made you what we gave you to. Now you run without one backward
You'll find some other boy to save, some other life that you can show. Your heart is young, new dreams are everywhere. Choose your dreams,
But I have chosen, and my dreams are there down that road.
Timon, the road is dark and dangerous. The city is miles away, and even if you get to the hotel, they won't let you pass the gate.
But I will get there, and I will get past the gate. I'm not a child any longer.
Who knows how high those mountains climb? Who knows how deep those rivers flow?
storm.
But on this island, the earth sings as soon as a storm ends.
And as Timoon set out, she realized she was walking with old friends. The trees.
The frogs.
And the breezes.
Timoon lost all her fear. She knew Asaka was near.
You've never been away from the sea, child. You're gonna need a helping hand. A fish has got to learn to swim on land. Don't be afraid. Let me be your guide. If anything will do, on whatever you need, I'm going to ride. Oh, down the road, you may lose your way. All the good in it, that we seem to want. But I'm not and I feel like one, on whatever you need, I'm going to ride. I'll provide you rocks to soften the road, rocks to sit on,
Trees!
to sleep underneath, fun for your toes,
Plantain.
to fill up your belly,
Green!
to sun your face,
Rats!
for making your bed.
Mosquitoes!
Ha! Run to find the girl and the night before. All alone in the dark, you'll be terrified. 'Cause I am liking you, and whatever you need, I'm with. Oh, breathe in and take flight. Down you go, and I'll be by your side. That's what I'm always for. To get that child you got, or whatever you need, I'm with.
Timoon arrived at the gates of the Hotel Bozone, but the feared guard at the gate saw that she had nothing to sell to tourists. Stop!
But Timoon must have smiled her most beautiful smile, and Razuli must have touched the fierce guard on the shoulder, for he nodded. Timoon entered the gates and went in search of her Daniel.
Where did you come from? You're not supposed to be in here.
You don't remember me?
Get out
It's Timoon.
before I call a guard.
You don't know me? I saved your life.
Saved my life. What are you talking about?
You don't remember.
No.
I was the one who found you crushed inside your car. I watched over you when you nearly died. I bathed you. I gave you my own mat to lie on. I have seen the scar on your chest, like a half moon. Here.
So it was you.
Yes, you're very ill. You burn like fire.
My leg won't heal.
The gods sent me to make you well.
You think your peasant superstitions can do what doctors can't do, girl?
I kept you alive in the face of death. Ask anyone from my village and they'll tell you so. I can heal you now.
Very young.
I came all this way. Please let me stay.
You're so pretty.
I'm telling you the truth.
A pretty Timoon sent by the gods.
Yes.
Fine then, stay the night. Show me your powers. Make me forget this pain. Who knows? Maybe the gods did send me a gift after all.
The
the gentle Timoon beside him.
Then a day became a week, and still she slept in his room.
And after 2 weeks, a buzzing began spreading through the halls of the hotel.
And even through the city?
Until everyone heard the news.
That the ailing Daniel Bozome had taken a peasant as a lover, and little by little she was healing him.
With a peasant like her.
Out in the fields go west.
He would have what it takes a peasant.
Perhaps his grace was first. Look how she holds him and touches and attends him.
The boy believes she can make him well, and she has him in a spell. Daniel!
Father,
How long do you think you'll be playing this game?
this is no game.
Surely you can't believe it's real.
I'm in love with Timoon.
You're not the first to want a peasant. I too know their appeal. But you're my son. You'll do what must be done, no matter how you feel. You may keep her here forever, but I can tell you this. You'll never stand for a priest.
Our little house will have pink walls and a blue roof. And a tree in the garden, just like the one that sheltered me as a child. And we shall lie in the shade of the tree, and our children shall climb in it. And it'll bloom for us forever.
Some girls take hours to paint every perfect thing. Fragrant is flowers on powder, prim and vain. You are as wild as that window tree, as dark and as deep as the midnight sea. While they're busy dressing, you lie warm and some girls you picture, some girls take courses at all the best schools in France, riding their horses and learning their modern tongue. They're clever and cultured and worldly wise, but you see the world through a child's wide eyes. While their dreams are red ones, you wonder what's just a dream. Some girls you learn from, some you small talk, shiny years of French cool. You are
Timoon.
Timoon, may I present Andrea Devereaux.
Hello.
So happy to meet you, my dear mademoiselle. I've heard you're a healer and a dancer as well. Mademoiselle, I have something to say, something I fear was left unsaid. Many thanks for all you've given, Daniel, but do not be misled. My dear mademoiselle, you dance so very well. I pray you'll dance for Daniel and for me when we are wed. Timoon, Daniel and I.
Timoon. Andrea and I, we have been promised to each other since we were children.
But Daniel,
This is how things are done, Timoon. It's expected.
Daniel, please.
There'll always be a place for you here.
We'll race away in a car
Wait, where I am. Where I'm from.
as sailor has the moon.
I wish it could be so.
We will live beside the sea. We'll have children, a garden, and a tree.
Timoon, I thought you understood. We could never marry.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Are you there? Are you there?
We never pay anything to a peasant at a grand home.
They despise us. They deny us.
Marry him, you are mad.
What can we want with a woman like her?
We'll soon throw her out.
And if he lives, oh, how angry the gods will be.
The boy has the will of the devil himself.
Some girls you marry, some you love.
What will you want with a peasant like her?
She did not want you to moon.
All the fields and all his dirt.
She'll never stand before a priest.
The girl will have the gods to repay. Gods to repay. The gods to repay. There were promises made in the darkness. Promises made in your sleep. Promises the gods demand you keep. You gave him love, love he would soon betray. You gave him love, I am the price you pay. Sure is the grave, you must accept what is. Now your life is forever. Trade yours for his.
What?
You saved him. You loved him, and he betrayed you. Why should you die for him now? Kill him, Timoon. Kill the love you feel for him. Prove that death is stronger than love, and you can have your own life again. Just as if you had never loved at all. I am the calm racing towards distant shore. Secrets of life finally is to learn. I am the calm racing towards distant shore. Now his life is forever
Why?
I love you. And Timoon was cast out of the Hotel Beaux-Arts.
and the gate slammed shut behind her.
I am Mademoiselle Timoon. I am the mistress of Daniel Bozon. The gods sent me. They want me to be with him. Daniel needs me. He loves me. Without me, he'll die. Surely you can see that. There's been a terrible mistake. He must be wondering where I am. Tell him I'm here, and I'm waiting for him at the gate. Tell him Timoon is waiting for him.
And for 2 weeks, Timoon did wait. Not eating, not sleeping, only waiting, only watching as the grounds of the Hotel Bozon were made even more lovely in preparation for the wedding.
And finally, Andrea and Daniel were married. And a superstition dictated they came to the gates of the hotel to throw peasants to the coins. Ensuring that their own fortunes.
Where
today you rank as a full member of our band.
Hurrah! My friends, I thank you all. But today I am out of my indentures. And today I leave you all forever.
Aww. But why?
As a child, I was apprenticed to your band, but it was a mistake.
A mistake? What mistake?
Oh, I cannot tell you, for it reflected upon my well-loved Ruth.
No, dear master. My mind has long been troubled by this mystery. I'll tell them at once. When Frederick was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father thought he'd prentice him to some career seafaring. I was, alas, his nursemaid maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and find the promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, though surely not a high lot. Though I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursemaid maid on breakers, always steering, and I did not hear the word aright through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions, which within my brain did gyrate. I took and found this promising boy, apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make and doom him to your violence. I bound him to a pirate, you, instead to a pilot. Oh, pardon, Frederick, pardon!
Rise, sweet one. I pardoned you long ago.
The two words were so much alike.
Oh, they were. And they still are. But today, my obligation ends. Individually, I love you all. But as a group, I look upon you in disgust. Once I am free of you, I will devote myself heart and soul to your extermination.
If you feel that it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for that. Always act according to thy conscience, my boy.
Besides, we offer you little temptation to stay with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. I don't know why, but we don't.
Well, I know why, but alas, I mustn't tell you.
Why not, my boy? You are one of us until the clock strikes 12.
True, and until then you are bound to protect our interests.
Hear, hear!
Well then, it is my duty as a pirate to inform you that you are too tender-hearted. For example, you make a point of never attacking an orphan.
Of course! We are orphans ourselves, and we know what it is like.
Well, yes, but the word has gotten around. So what happens? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The last 3 ships we took were manned entirely by orphans. And so we let them go.
But you wouldn't have us entirely without mercy.
Well, there's my problem. Until 12 o'clock I would. But after 12 o'clock, I wouldn't.
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you loved so well, and who has won her middle-aged way into your boyish heart, what is to become of her?
Oh, he will take you with him.
Well, Ruth, I feel some little difficulty about you. It's true I admire you very much, but I have been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old. And yours is the only woman's face I've seen during that time. Oh, I think it is a sweet face.
It is. Oh, it is.
Well, I said I think it is. But since I have been at sea for so long, it is just possible that I may be mistaken.
Oh, Ruth is, well, Ruth is very well. Ruth is very well. Very well indeed.
Yes, there are the remains of a fine woman about Ruth.
Do you really think so?
I do.
Well, then I will not be selfish and take her from you.
No, Frederick, this cannot be. We are rough men.
Rough
a rough life.
Rough life.
But we are not so heartless as to deprive you of your love. I think there's not one here who would rob you of your treasure for anything in the world.
Not one.
No, I thought there wasn't. Keep your love, Frederick. Keep your love.
You are so very good to me.
Well, it is the top of the tide and we must be off. Farewell, Frederick. When you begin your extermination, please make our death be as swift and painless as you can.
Oh, I wish you could make this extermination unnecessary by going back with me to civilization.
No, Frederick, this cannot be. I don't think much of our profession, but compared to respectable people, we are fairly honest. No, I shall live and die a pirate king. Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag I fly, than play a sanctimonious part in a pirate's head and a pirate's heart. Away to the genie world go you, where pirates all are well to do, but I'll be true to the song I sing, and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king. And it is a beautiful thing to be a pirate. It is for the pirate king. When I sally forth to seek my prey, I help myself in a royal way. I sink a few more ships, it's true, than a well-bred monarch ought to do. And many a king on the first-class room, if he wants to call his crown his own, but somehow manage to get through. For dirty work whenever I do, for I am a pirate king. And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. Hurrah for the pirate king!
I cannot live if I am left behind.
Oh, Ruth, you are very dear to me, but I must be very careful. You see, you are considerably older than I. Ruth, tell me honestly and openly, compared to other women, how are you?
I will answer you truthfully, master. I have a slight cold. But otherwise, I'm quite well.
Well, I am sorry if you're cold, but I was referring to your personal appearance. Compared to other women, are you beautiful?
I have been told so, dear master.
Ah, but lately?
Oh, no, years and years ago.
Well, what do you think of yourself?
It is a delicate question to answer. But I think I am a fine woman.
That is your honest opinion?
Yes, I should be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth. I believe you. I do not believe you take advantage of my lack of experience. And I wish to do the right thing. And if, I say if, you are really a fine woman, your age shall not interfere with our marriage. Well, listen. I hear voices. Who has dared come this close to our pirate den? Can it be the law? No, it does not sound like men.
Oh, no. It is the voices of young girls. You should see them. I am lost.
By all that's marvelous, a whole troop of beautiful maidens.
Lost, lost, lost.
How lovely. How beautiful is the ugliest one. What grace. What delicacy. What refinement. And Ruth. Ruth told me she was beautiful.
human beings ever set foot on this enchanting place. Except the mermaids! It's the very place for mermaids who are only human beings down in the place too! And you can't be said strictly to set foot anywhere. Tails, yes. Feet, no.
Well, what shall we do until Papa arrives?
We are quite alone.
And the sea is as smooth as glass.
Suppose we take off our shoes and stockings and paddle in the water. Yes, the very thing.
Stop, lady, stop! Oh, forgive me for intruding, ladies, but it is my duty to inform you that you are being watched.
But sir, who are you?
I am a pirate.
A pirate! Horror!
Oh, young ladies, do not be afraid of me. For tonight, I leave this vile profession. And, here I ask. Is there not one maiden here? Only face and bad complexion have caused the whole to disappear. Forever in immense affection to such an one. If such there be, I swear by heavens much above, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, Alas, there's not one maiden here whose loveliness and that complexion have caused a hope to disappear of ever winning man's affection. Not one, no, no, not one, not one, no, no, yes, one. It's Mabel. Yes, it's
Have no pity. Shame, shame. True, he's a pirate, but is that enough reason to be deaf to his need for help?
The question is, if he were not so handsome, would she be quite so willing to help?
Poor wandering one, though you have surely strayed, take heart of grace, your steps retrace. Poor wandering one. If such love as mine can help you find true peace of mind, why take it? It is thine. Take heart, no danger lost. Take any heart that bounds. Take heart, their days will shine. Take any heart, take mine. Take heart, no danger lost. Take any heart but ours. Take heart, their days will shine. Take any heart, take mine. Poor wandering one, though you have surely strayed, take heart of grace, your steps retrace. Poor wandering one.
Young ladies, I must warn you. My former comrades, the pirates, may still be about. It's not safe here on the beach. You'd better find a place to hide.
Before you try to wed us against our wills, you should know that our father is a major general.
We've entered
do with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratic. Got my binomial theorem, I'm taming with a lot to use. Not to use. I've got it! With many cheerful facts about the school of the hypotenuse.
With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and their calculus. Certain matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am a very model of a modern major general.
He's certain matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is a very model of a modern major general.
In fact, when I know what has been my family, I'll talk to my capabilities, and I'm also writing from a jungle. Such affairs as subtleties and surprises I'm more wary. And I know precisely what is meant by commissariat. When I know more of tactics than a novice in another. In short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Strategy. I've got it. You'll say better, Major General, is never strategy.
You'll say a better major general is never strategy. You'll say a better major general is never strategy. You'll say a better major general is never strategy.
Military knowledge, though I'm rookie and adventure, has only been taught to the beginning of the century. Still it matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
He still matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
Could you do that again, except this time really, really fast?
With the greatest of pleasure. I am the very model of a modern major general. Life information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the keys of England and I consequent to store. Marathon, a Waterloo, and order Kanehara. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical. Got my binomial theorem, I'm taming with a Latin. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and their calculus. Certain matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
He's certain matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
And now that I've introduced myself, I should like to have some idea of what's going on.
Permit me. I'll explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughters.
Against our wills, Papa! Against our wills!
Oh, but you mustn't do that. Ma'am, this is a handsome uniform, but I am not familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Don't listen to them, Papa. They are pirates, the famous pirates of Penzance.
Oh, what? Pirates of Penzance?
All except this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but is out of his indenture today and intends to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait a bit! I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
And we object to major generals as fathers-in-law. But we will overlook that.
Ha! An idea. And you mean to tell me that you would deliberately rob me of these children and make me go through the rest of my life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Yes, that's the idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan.
Here we go.
I ask again, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I said orphan.
Orphan, orphan, orphan.
I don't think we quite understand one another. When I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan, you say orphan. I see you are merely repeating the word orphan to show that you understand.
I didn't repeat the word orphan.
Pardon me, you did indeed.
I only repeated it once.
Ah, but you repeated it.
But not orphan. Stop!
I think I can see where we are getting confused. When you say orphan, do you mean orphan, a person who has lost his parents, or orphan frequently?
Ah, I see what you mean. Frequently.
Ah, you said orphan frequently.
No, only once.
Exactly. Exactly. You said orphan frequently only once. Oh, men of dark and dismal fate, have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
An orphan boy?
An orphan boy.
How sad! An orphan boy!
Poor fellow. We are orphans ourselves, and we know how you must feel. You are all free to go. Our pirate rules will protect you. The Major General will become an honorary member of our band.
For he is an orphan boy.
He is a rough orphan boy.
And it sometimes is a useful thing to be an orphan boy.
It is a rough orphan boy, a rough orphan boy. Oh, happy day with joyous leave, we will away and marry be. Oh, happy day with joyous leave, we will away and marry be. Should it befall auspiciously, my sisters all will bridesmaids be. Should it befall auspiciously, my sisters all will bridesmaids be. Oh, happy day with joyous leave, we will away and marry be. Should it befall auspiciously, my sisters all will bridesmaids be.
Master Frederick, does this mean that you've changed your mind about marrying me?
I'm afraid it does, Ruth. I'm going to marry Mabel.
But what am I to do?
You must rejoin the pirate band.
Oh, no.
Fear not, fair Ruth. I will soothe and comfort your declining years.
Oh, bliss!
Rapture.
Oh, rapture!
Oh, bliss.